Manchester United with an impressive win today against um, Manchester City. The match was an impressive match. Like it was nothing we all were expecting, but most people already anticipated it that Manchester City were going to beat Manchester United. But on my earlier prediction today, most of you I watched the video, you could see I predicted that Manchester United was not going to be an easy meet and they were not going to be an easy beat for Manchester City to just beat just like that. And Manchester United put up an impressive performance. They played for the badge. This was not just they played for the badge. They played because they had something to prove. Manchester City, on the other hand, came like the big dogs. They came like it was just a win for them. But Manchester United told them it's not going to be just like the way it normally be. You get it? So the match today was amazing. It was fun to watch. Manchester United put up a very great performance. Massive congratulations to Cunha, um, to Doku, Jeremy Doku, I don't Jeremy Doku or Doku. Then Mbuemo played very well. Kobe Mino was another good player today that performed very, very well against Manchester City. And so many Manchester United players they played very well. Harry Maguire, if Harry Maguire is in form, the success rate for Manchester United is very high when Harry Maguire is in form. The only way Harry Maguire normally have issues is when he's not in form, is maybe he's match rusty or he's nursing injury. That is the only time you see Manchester City their winning rate will drop. Harry Maguire is one of the important player for Manchester United. Let nobody deceive you. He's a very good defender, and he's also this kind of defender that knows how to go forward and you know play some really dangerous football, cause threats to the attack of your opposite team. And for Manchester City also, they played very well, but they lost the game. I believe most of their players played very well. Like Foden played very well. He had an amazing time, but he was unable. He created so many chances, but was unable to score. Erling Haaland also had an impressive performance. Then I think this their new player they bought Semenyo had a very poor game today. He had a very bad game. Semenyo was kept in the game. Semenyo they teach Semenyo as if Semenyo was not a winger, and Pep Guardiola was forced to remove Semenyo earlier on in the second half of the season. So Manchester City they also put up an impressive performance today, but it was not the performance that matters. It was the 3 points. Maximum 3 point was all that was needed for um, Manchester United Manchester United to win the game. And if Manchester City was able to put on this impressive performance, they would also have been able to win the game today against Manchester City if they converted all their chances. So on the other hand, let's quickly talk about the match against from Chelsea to Brentford. Chelsea also had an amazing match today. Yes, although it was not the best for Chelsea Football Club, they were able to win 2-0, 2-0, and it was an amazing game. Um, that penalty from Kupama was everything Chelsea Football Club needed to seal the win because after that penalty kick, the morale, the confidence of Chelsea Football Club came alive. They had that energy, they had that zeal that yes, they can do it, they can go out and do it. And that was why they were able to maintain that 2-0 win. Not just 2-0, they also kept it clean sheet. Sanchez is beginning to compete with David Raya now on the clean sheet board, but I believe David Raya still are very, very much ahead of him. So on the side of a Chelsea Football Club, they had so many amazing players that played today. Savaro played very well. Garnacho missed a couple of chances. I think he missed two glorious opportunities. The first one in the first half and also in the second half. Garnacho played very well. Kupama played very well. This their right winger. I'm forgetting his name also. He played very well. He played most their wingers today were active. Pedro Neto, yes, their right winger Pedro Neto. He played very well. He was active. When I mean he was active, he disturbed that flank. It was not just a small game. He disturbed the flank. He showed them that yes, the reason why he scored Petroneto. If Petroneto is on is in form, Chelsea load drops a little bit because he carries most of the load on his head. He knows how to supply those crosses, and if Neto and Palmer are playing together, they know how to. That chemistry is always there. So it was a massive game. Chelsea really needed this win because Brentford has been one of the teams that has been disturbing Chelsea for a very long time. Brentford has always been giving Chelsea issues. They give Chelsea problem. Even Chelsea self not the CI. So they give Chelsea problem well. So Brentford don't believe what he hit them today. They think say maybe not the Chelsea of before. Maybe the Chelsea way they play today. But the manager, this Chelsea new manager, he's trying his best. He's doing everything. His first match was against Arsenal, and yeah, I see back. He not believe what he hit him. But I believe say the major reason why he lost that match now because some of the players they don't play that much. Like some of the midfielder, like Casedo did not play that much. Kupama also was also nursing injury, he did not play that much. So some of his key players did not play. And also, the reason why they haven't scored two now because the Arsenal defense lag. They lag in many ways. So this was his second match and his first match at I think his first Premier League match and his second match at Old at Stafford Bridge, and he was able to deliver. He was able to understand the team and knows what the team needs. He knows how to play this tiki-taka football. He knows how to play this attacking football. He does not sit back. When it's time to sit back, he sit back. When it's time to attack, he attack. Yeah, he play more of the attacking football. That is what he does. He play more. This new Chelsea coach plays more of the attacking football. And now down to Arsenal. Arsenal Football Club. I can categorically tell you that Mikel Arteta is one of the problem of Arsenal. Arsenal played against Nottingham Forest today, and you will not believe that Arsenal drew the match against Nottingham Forest. How, shit, how on earth did Arsenal end up drawing the match against Nottingham Forest? There were so many things wrong in the match from the beginning of the lineup. The defense was okay, the midfield was okay. The attack, we had so many problems on the attack. How on earth will you start Noni Madueke ahead of Bukayo Saka in a derby? Premier League derby for that matter. If you had played Bukayo Saka for the first 60 minutes and you removed him, at least then we would have been able to get maybe a goal or two. You played Noni Madueke, and he was unable to supply crosses, bring threats to the defense. It was even when Bukayo Saka was subbed in, that was when the defense started having issues. Nottingham Forest defense started shaking. Because Bukayo Saka knows how to handle them very well. Mikel Arteta say na him no pass. No wahala. How on earth did Mikel Arteta start Martinelli ahead of Leonard Trossard? Is this guy thinking straight? Is this guy normal? What is really wrong with Mikel Arteta's thinking faculty? Every big thing today we play. Manchester United gifted Arsenal 3 points by winning Man City. Man City gifted Arsenal 3 points by losing to Manchester United. Liverpool gifted Arsenal 2 points by drawing their match against Burnley. Burnley also gifted Arsenal 3 points, 2 points by drawing against Liverpool. And Mikel Arteta could not capitalize on this. Is this a coach? How on earth will you make that kind of starting lineup? I know that which kind of stupid rotation you want to. Why not play your best players for 60 minutes? Okay, just imagine after the first half, the second half, the first minutes of the second half, he brought in Leonard Trossard. For what reason? Why you not start him first? Look at the threat Leonard Trossard was having at the 18-yard box when he came in. Then you removed Odegaard and brought in Merino. Yes, Merino had a lot of threat, but that was not his natural position. You would have brought maybe before bring Eze. Then as you remove what they call Zubimendi, You will now bring in Merino. Merino is a natural, it's a traditional defensive midfielder. They know. Because Arteta say na him no pass, na Ogon, na him strong pass. And today now we lost 2 big points. We lost 2 big points. We had 2 opportunities now to go 9 points clear the table. If to say we win that match, we fair draw and win this one. If we don't do 12 points clear the table, if they cost Arsenal, I think now Mikel Arteta they take swear for Arsenal. Because Mikel Arteta are one of the reasons why Arsenal Football Club. Mikel Arteta are one of the reasons. Now one of the reasons we make Arsenal be like this. Because he has been making so many stupid mistakes. Anyways, we can't cry over spilled milk. More games to come. Subscribe.